What is up guys, Alp27HD here, bringing you another Let's Talk About for the Let's Talk About series. I'm sticking some gameplay in the background, probably Brasilvas because I'm using them a lot at the moment, but I'm not 100% sure as I'm recording the audio separately. Feel free to watch the footage, or if you want, just minimise if you fancy just listening. Nice to have you around, and let's get cracking with the topic. I wanted to discuss today is something that is tweeted to me an awful lot, and YouTube messaged me. How can I improve my channel? What can I do to be a better channel? All this sort of stuff. I'm not saying that I know all the answers. I'm not saying that I'm a big channel by any stretch of the imagination, but I've been doing this 8 months and I've learnt from my mistakes, things to do, things not to do, in my opinion. Obviously bear this in mind, this is my opinion, and the whole point of the Let's Talk About series is to get your opinion on these topics, get a discussion going in the chat, and find out, you know, your tips, your ideas. If I make suggestions you think are wrong, why do you think they're wrong? Have they not worked for you? All this sort of stuff. So let's get cracking guys. First and foremost, you only get one chance to make a first impression, and if you send someone a video, first and foremost, audio is vitally important. And if you can't afford a good mic, i.e. you're going to use your laptop mic or something along those lines, try and minimise the background noise. Do it in an environment that, you know, don't do it in your back garden, don't do it downstairs while the family are busy having tea, all this sort of stuff. Basically try and isolate yourself, keep the sound as quiet as possible, all the background noise. If you've got a decent, you can afford a decent microphone, you don't have to spend a fortune. 15 or 20 quid tops would get you a reasonable microphone. You don't have to get a Snowball or a Yeti or a Turtle Beach, just something like that. I use Turtle Beach P11s for PS3 and also for PC. But you don't have to spend that kind of money, guys. Big stress point is put yourself in an environment where the audio sounds decent and make the best of what you've got. If you've only got a laptop mic, then make the environment decent. If you've got a really good mic, you can probably do recordings in a slightly noisier environment without getting too much, but obviously try and keep the background noise to a minimum. Get the volumes right. I cocked this up in the past. I released a video and the mic volume, the intro volume was really loud, and the gain on the mic, or the decibels, was just really low, and it came across awful. People basically got blasted out by the intro and then couldn't hear the commentary. So make sure that your levels are balanced, make sure that you have a decent range of, you know, one level for all of it, and make sure that it is a high enough level. Don't get caught out and suddenly find yourself, you know, with a really quiet video, because people will then put the volume right up, then they'll open another video and get blasted out, and they'll generally get pissed off with your video and probably won't sub. So get your audio sorted first and foremost. Secondly, rendering settings. There are an awful lot of tutorials online for rendering settings, and depending on which software you are using, you will have different render settings. I believe, and hopefully someone can confirm this, that YouTube will only upload in, I think, 30 or 29 or 30 frames per second. So there is no point in you rendering at 59 or 60 frames a second. YouTube will automatically downgrade it to 30 frames a second, so don't bother rendering any higher than 30 frames. I go with 720p and 30 frames per second for most videos. Occasionally with pack openings I will render in 24 frames, because obviously it is just a pack opening, we're not talking about fast moving gameplay. But ideally I go for 720p, 30 frames a second, and different programs will have different little nuances and different changes that they make, but generally they are the rendering settings that I'm using. Make sure that it is set to YouTube's default sizes, obviously, which you will be able to get off the internet. So get your rendering settings down, guys. You may find if you've got, for example, if you've got a new PVR, say you've gone for an Elgato, do a test run, make it private, render it up, put it on the on your channel as a test. Don't make it public, and then you can have a look at it, see what it looks like, and if it looks decent, you know you are good to go. So that is another tip for you guys. So make sure your rendering settings are spot on. Another thing that I do is proofing of the video. A lot of people just set it to public. I set all of my videos as default to private, so that when the video is uploaded, I've got as much time in the world to add annotations, to basically add a thumbnail if I want to to check it, and I watch all my videos through thoroughly before rendering. I check them thoroughly after render, and I also check them thoroughly when they are uploaded, but in private mode. I find that if there is any mistakes, for example on one video I'd left the audio on mute, so that when I uploaded it was basically had no audio whatsoever. Now if I'd just set that to public, it would have automatically uploaded it, and basically people would have gone, good one up, dickhead. I'd have had to cancel it, re-upload it, and I look like an idiot. So proof your videos, check your videos. Also, when you're actually editing, take that extra 30 minutes just to check it. Take that 30 minutes to make sure you've not got 30 seconds of blank at the end of it, or transitions are in the wrong place, or you know, you've dragged a clip backwards a little bit and it's added a bit of the clip that you didn't actually want. Just remember, you only have one chance to make a first impression, and you know, you have to look and say, would I watch this, would I enjoy this? And if what you put out is something that you're proud of and something that you are pleased with, other people hopefully will feel the same way, and they will get the same pleasure out of it that you did making it. So that is quite important. Next off, confidence. Anyone that watched my 1 sub to 10k, my journey through YouTube so far, will have watched my first video, and to be honest, it was cringeworthy watching it back. I was, hi, this is Alp27HD, I'm doing a YouTube channel, and if you'd have a look it would be really good, and it's all monotone and in the same way, and it is very quiet and very underconfident, and it just doesn't work, guys. It's just, I am stunned that people actually took the time to press sub, because I must have had a lot of friends at the time, and still do. The forum helped me a lot, because at the time I hate my commentary listening back to it. It's only once I got to probably 3,000 or 4,000 subs that I think the commentary started to improve. Not saying I'm brilliant or anything, and there's a lot better commentators than me, trust me, but I think the commentary is a lot better than it was to start with. So try and be confident. There's the old saying, fake it till you make it, and it is so true. If you are I shit one every time I do a commentary, genuinely. When I hit that record button, I brick one. It's only after the first minute or two. I think it's a bit like when a singer or an actor goes on stage, or, you know, theatre, that sort of thing. For the first 30 seconds, it's nerve-wracking. After that, you get into the swing and you get flowing, and it kind of just happens. But try and be confident, fake it if you have to, and, you know, grow, listen to the feedback, listen to the reactions. I sent Kill Hollywood one of my videos 6 months ago saying, and I thought I was really confident, saying, what do you think of it? And he sent me a message back saying, good content, but why do you sound like you've got people asleep upstairs and you're trying to be quiet? And I was like, piss off, that's fucking good commentary, that. It's only listening back now that I realise, yep, guy had it spot on. So confidence, big thing. Try and think of fresh ideas, or if not fresh ideas, fresh twists on old series. It is difficult. Most series have been done, or most series that you think of have been done. Pack openings have been done, Road to Glories, trading videos, player reviews. At the time I started player reviews, there wasn't that many around. Squad builders have evolved from just doing the squad builder to now having goals, music, all that sort of stuff in it as well. Some people are even doing really cool things where they have goals after each player, so they'll show a player in the squad, then show the goalkeeper doing a save. It's little things like that that add fresh twist into an old series, and it's things like that that people will watch. I watched a visual, Matt Denton did a visual player review the other day. There was no audio on it, there was some cool music in the background, and he was throwing stats up on the screen showing examples of these stats in action, and it was a really fresh idea on an existing take. So try and come up with ideas, or if not new ideas, fresh twists on old series. And most importantly, guys, because I'm going to wrap this up in a minute, we're approaching 9 minutes, is promotion of your channel and chatting to channels around your size or slightly bigger. Very important. It is vital to network, and, you know, get on Twitter, speak to people, chat to people. I'll do my best to reply to every message I get, you know, unless it's please can I have coins up, then it's normally no. I do giveaways for a reason, I don't do them just willy-nilly. But genuinely, guys, get chatting to people around your size, get involved in the community, like people's videos if you do. You know, if you watch a video and you're not logged into YouTube, log into YouTube, click on them, watch the video, and if you enjoy it, drop them a like. I cannot stress, likes are so good for boosting confidence. If I put a video up and I get 200 likes and 3 dislikes, it puts you in such a good mood, and it means that you really want to pump a video out the next day and the next day and the next day. If I get 70 dislikes, which I've not had, thank God, and, you know, 50 likes, then suddenly I'm thinking, shit, what am I doing wrong? So get involved in the community, get doing your videos, check them over before you've done it, make sure your audio is correct, make sure your render settings are correct, and there you go. They are my tips. Give me yours, give me your thoughts. Please like, sub, comment, take care of yourselves, and always peace, love, and catch you later, guys.